Hello everyone and welcome back to Hogwarts Mystery. In the last one, we saved this... I was about to say second fairy, but there was no second fairy. No, the missing fairy that had sneaked into Professor Snape's potion room, which... not the best of places, and we relocated it to the forest. Oh, hello, Borf! Hello, little Borf. And... last time we found out also the last part of this little fairy tale, as it's called, the fairy tale side quest, was a talkative one. So therefore, I have a suspicion that we're going to have the cutscene again. Maybe. Not sure. No, we're not. Sometimes they do repeat the little, "Oh, have you seen this? And will they be happy to be here?" Well, in short, basically. The last conversation that we had with just a little sum up if you didn't see the last episode, we asked basically Hadgrid if the fairies would find it better to stay in this forest rather than Hagrid's garden, since they have lived there their whole life. Unfortunately, we got all the fairies here, so now we can probably find out if they like it here or not. However, we cannot know before we go into it. So, therefore, let's go in and start it off. Let's see here. So we're talking with our fairy. I'm guessing one of them is ours. Maybe. Did I actually... like, I just got a brain fart there. Did I actually name my fairy in between rounds? Oh, no, I didn't mean to go out of it. No, get back here. Oh, never mind. We'll check it afterwards. I'm pretty sure I actually renamed my fairy in between episodes here. So we can actually see if it's ours or not. Release the fairy! Release the kraken! No, release the fairy! Okay, so let's see here. Assess. I have to squint, but it looks like a little smile to me. Oh, so we are paying attention if they actually like being where they are. That's a good thing, I would say. But we doesn't seem to get any fivers. There's plenty of leaves here to hide their eggs under. Oh yeah, they were in breeding season as well. So not only did Snape want to take their wings, they wanted to take their wings while they're having, like, to protect their eggs and everything. And with the assumption of what I understand from last time in total, is that they do not really grow wings, which was kind of this happy place, thought place I went to. Like, since they just take them casually, but no, it's just a time thing back in the day where, yeah, sure, you can take a fairy's wings, they don't have feelings kind of mentality they had back in the day. And since, as far as I know, basically the stories of Harry Potter though takes place kind of a while back, not in modern times, but quite a while back. I can't remember how long back, but the perception of the creatures or just animals in reality were not as friendly as they are today. There are more animal rights today than there were back then. That was basically what I was talking about. And it was kind of like a little burst of bubble. Like, I just hope, like, do they just regrow their wings? No, they do not. And that just made me a bit sad when I realized that, like, just as little naivety, like hoping that was the case. But no, that also kind of intensifies the urgency of getting them into the forest, actually, in some way. And I'm just talking my head off again, as always. As always. Oh, my fairy looks like it's showing off the new one around. So that one is our fairy. Okay, good. Let's see here. Oh, there is a 5. I was about to say, well, it doesn't seem like we're getting any 5s this round around, but we get many 5s throughout the event, so it tallies up, I guess. So let's see, what do we notice? The fairy looks like it's trying to communicate with the other fairies. Yeah, our fairy's probably going to go like, this is mine, this is my tree, you go over to that tree, that's my tree. It's always been my tree. As the bro truggle, I kicked him out yesterday. Something. I don't know. Oh, Votroggles are so cute. They kind of remind me of oh, what's it? Wandering sticks, I think they're called in English. I can't remember what... I know what they're called in Danish, but I think they're called wandering sticks. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. Or else it's just a simplified translation of the Danish word. Either or. But yeah, let's see. Discuss forest. The trees will give the fairies cover from something. I'm assuming that was a spell or something I at least couldn't pronounce. I'm sorry about that. It went away too fast. For me, I actually just saw August and that was about it. Because we are in August. Brain association. Okay, let's see. Observe. A little buzzing around. Alrighty. Oh, prod. Okay. Okay, so they are just buzzing. They are buzzing. So they are fine. Encourage fairy. Be free, little fairy. Be free, Willy. I'm getting so many movie references into this, I don't know. Like, this kid just suddenly comes into mind and then you are a child of the 90s. You go like all these 90s movies. Like, oh no. Oh man. Okay. SS? Oh, so we're already starting to circle now. Already? Really? Yeah, there's plenty of leaves around here. Yeah. Well, if there wasn't leaves in a forest, I would be kind of worried. Well, it could be a pine needle forest that won't really leave a lot of leaves. It would, of course, in the forest bedding have a few bushes. But unfortunately, pine trees, they're very ravenous when it comes to drinking or taking all the draining the water out of the soil. So it doesn't give room for many bushes, though. I kind of know this because I grew up on a forest farm and we had pine needle trees, and some areas were basically just pine needles everywhere and trees. Like, there was nothing else because it basically had drained the whole like ground from water or moistness any kind. So that was the only thing that was there. Let's see. Oh, it's another 5. Okay. Oh, watch a video, you say? Well, last time I did this, I actually think I would say no to this. The only reason for that is, last time I did this, I had to add music to the game because the cutscene took away, basically took away all the music from the game. So I had to add in music, and there was extra editing. And I know I'm very open about my gaming sphere now, but it's just to be honest with you guys, basically, I think. And let's see if strolling around the castle, which should be enough energy, maybe? Either that or we just take a little waity wait. It's kind of like I kind of like being transparent, that in those regards. I usually wait, so maybe these episodes might be between like 20 and 30 minutes, but in recording wise it can actually take up to 4 hours. Fortunately not in this side quest, but when there's a lot of 8-hour events and such, though I did admittedly cheat a little bit last time because I did had a bunch of gems. But usually then I would just wait around, and that takes time. Obviously. But yeah, I like transparency because I'm not sponsored or anything by the game to play it. So I like to be transparent, saying I'm taking the same route as you guys and I'm going the same things. I can just magically edit, so it seems like I'm getting them instantly. And not always for just gems. So let's see here. Now we're just gonna go for the highest ones because it's circling. So we do be free, fairy. Yes, indeed. Because we're circling, so it doesn't really matter as much. Do we have? Yes, we have exactly 5. Should that be enough? It is fantastic. Oh, are you? Looks like the band's trying to communicate with the other fairies. Oh, how nice. There's only one other fairy, though. So, I don't know about that. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, she's... Oh. She's going away. I'm going to take it as a sign that your fairies are going to be happy here, Hagrid. Oh, yes! I was like, wait, who? I was like, what is that name? This is what I called our fairy. Or my fairy, but our fairy. Now we are watching this together, hopefully. And it's all the thanks to ye and Mirage. Mirage. And the reason why I call her Mirage is because it's close to mirror. And we promised her a mirror the whole event through. There's been mirrors indications everywhere. So I call her Mirage. Kinda had a nice ring to it. Either that or we can rename her something with a flower name. Other than problem with flower names is I immediately start thinking Hunger Games because some of the characters in Hunger Games have flower names. Either that or Powerpuff Girls. Which is a really weird combination when you think about it. Anywho. I'm impressed with how you two connected. You really have a way with creatures. I would like to think so. I still have a lot to learn. I would actually answer both of them, because we did well, because we already prepared well ahead, because I was already good friends with my fairy even before this event even became a thing. So, but I still think, on the other hand, even if you're good, you can always learn more. And that's my teacher brain going like, even as a teacher, you can always learn more. Always. So I would say I would still have a lot to learn. I still have a lot to learn. Yes, indeed. Thanks, Hagrid, but I still have a lot to learn about creatures. Plus. This is like a little wasp, like plus. Aww. Oh yeah, that's kind of when we bond with them. You might not think so, but it looks like Mirage does. At the end of the day, I think they're I know. I know where to go next time I need help with a creature. Yes, just don't put us near a very hungry Welsh dragon. Then I'll be happy. Then I'll be very happy. Oh, wait. Cracks. Oh. Hagrid has his very, very big spider, doesn't he? That one is even... Oh, that's in the forest somewhere, isn't it? The big spooder. The very big spooder. It should be. I can't remember what it's called, though. It was in the second movie, I believe. Oh, I remember actually watching it in the theater with my mom, but I can't remember. It's not the first one, so it must be the second. Oh yeah, that's the one with the basilisk, isn't it? No, you talk about... Yes, it must be the one with the basilisk in the book. So that must be the second movie. I watched that in theaters with my mom, and when she realized it was a spider... Oh, she has arachnophobia, like... no other I know. So, she basically, for her, Harry Potter suddenly turned into a horror movie. It was quite a spectacle for the other ones in the cinema, unfortunately. I didn't know there was a spider there, neither did she, but damn, she ran fast out of that cinema. Oh man, okay. To my friend Ray. Bus. Yes. Oh, okay. So that means we can actually go and connect and play games with Hagrid now. Because this is one of the things I really wanted to see. Because I have not actually been spoiled about this. There are some small aspects that you randomly get spoiled by when you have Twitter and when you're following Hogwarts Mystery on Twitter. You get some small minor spoils here and there, but you don't get all of them, and I haven't gotten the spoils of this one. So, I want to see if we can actually go and bond our relationship with Hagrid with eating and gobstones. I don't think you can, but I really love to see that. So, release the fairy. Meet me in the courtyard when you have a moment. Where is there something you need your help? Wait, what? Wait, what? Weren't we done? Weren't we done? Ah! There's another one! Oh my goodness! And now it's the horsey. So my hope of it being with all the animals, or all the creatures, I call them animals. All the creatures might actually be true. Like it's called horsing around. But that was not what I'm going to check. But now that we actually are talking about the horsey, we might as well and just take a last little look at this area. Just a last little look. Because we probably won't be able to see this again. Unless there's another one with either the gnomes here or the griffin thingy here, or with the Welsh dragon over there that we cannot see. And Borf is still not here anymore. That's so sad. I liked his head sticking out of the grass in the last one. And my screen just froze. What the? Hello? You know it's frozen when the timer on your energy bar is dead. Okay, I will fix this. Just a second. Please don't be frozen. Please don't be frozen. That would be a sad ending to a fun event. Oh, no. Yes. Okay, we got it to work. Yay. What was I talking about for a second? Oh yeah, the Borf is not here. I liked his hair, his hair just flimsing in the grass over there. No, that his head was poking out of it. Yeah, I really enjoy. I actually really like the design of these creature areas. I would love. This actually kind of reminds me of where I grew up, partly, like just this little piece of land right here. That really reminds me of even the flowers. Are they? No, they are not forget-me-nots. They are not. I do believe we actually have these flowers in Denmark as well, and they look quite similar to forget-me-nots, but not quite. So that's an interesting thing. Anyway, that went on a sidetrack because the screen decided to do that. To do the things that it was not supposed to do. And I actually think, just because we were talking about the horsey horse, we will go over here and say good day to us horsey horse, because I have been training it, or feeding and bonding a bit with it, so we can now see how happy it is. Because it's now slightly trained, it's not quite hating us. It is slightly liking us more and more. And I'm probably not gonna show all the stages as such, because it can be quite difficult to find out sometimes, like when is it going to the next level and then show all the things off. But one thing is for sure is that I will probably at points show all the creatures love you or bonding emotions of free play. So basically, let's see here. But that was just because we talked about the horsey. I wanted to go and bond with the horse, and I will feel bad of not feeding the other ones. Okay, so let's just feed these guys and get some items out of it, and maybe it will actually show the items that I really like that you can get from the pets. Nope, but I will take that energy point. That would be nice. Thank you. Maybe a little Pollock would show us. Let's see. Because there are items here, other than gems, of course, that is really great to get. No. They didn't give us this time. You can actually get the brown books from feeding your creatures. For those that don't know, you can actually get that from them. It's a rare item to get there, but it is available. It is an item that you can get. I've gotten it a couple of times. More often than I would expect it to give me it, but you know, stuff like that. But I wanna see, before we end off, I really wanna see if we can go and have a meal with Hagrid. Or it has to be small side event related. It has to be small side. Why are there 2 Rowans? There's always 2 of one of them. I don't know why. You have to actually go and talk to Hagrid with the mini side quest series. Okay. I would have loved though if you could play gobstones or eat with him. I think that could be fun because that would also share information about Hagrid. But yeah, we are level 2 with Hagrid. And level 3 will give us gems. Rubius Hagrid. Oh yeah, and he has another badge. Because he's not a student. But oh, I can't remember what house he was in. Because he was a former student of Hogwarts, but because of circumstances he's no longer a student now, or he had to leave Hogwarts. And I'm basically saying that because I don't know, even though it's many years after the last, or not many years, but a couple years after the last movie aired, and the books have been out for quite some time. I just want to not spoil, because there might be some younglings that's watching this and going, hey, I actually want to see the movies, or hey, I actually want to read the books. So I'm being a little hinty hint, but not too much. But that's actually interesting. He has more like a teacher. Ooh, can we befriend it? That would be cool if we can befriend teachers at some point. Are there new people to our lineup? There are new people to our lineup of friends. Huh? J. Kim? Badia? I think it is. Ali? Oh, I love her scarf. It's so pretty. It's really pretty. I like that scarf. It has stars and everything. Liz Turtle. Okay, I remember her name was Liz, but not that it was Turtle. Diego Kaplan. I think. I might be butchering names. That's just gonna happen many times, but I will try my best. And he's a Hufflepuff. Oh! He looks a little... Not to criticize people's appearance, but he kind of looks like an owl with those eyebrows there, like, oh. He has a very intense stare. But that's Topple Wingier. Oh my god! So happy! We gotta make them on board! I'm happy now. Oh my goodness, I'm happy. You don't get it, guys. I'm so happy right now. We actually get to meet the Weasley twins. And they're my favorites in the series. Aww. I'm so happy. I'm legit happy right now. Oh my. And Cedric Diggory. Yes. We had a hint at Hagrid's birthday party that we might meet him. But he is the one in the goblet one. The other Hogwarts contestant in the goblet one. I think. Yes, it was. I really have to rewatch all these movies. But yeah, oh my goodness, there's so many more people. Are they all just gonna be either side quest people or... Oh man. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize I basically called his appearance owl-like, and he's in Ravenclaw, which is a raven. A bird. Okay, okay, I maybe have spoiled myself a bit here, but I am so happy now. I know at some point I'm gonna meet the Weasley twins. I'm so happy. I'm just so happy. So, I actually think, with this happiness and joyness, I actually think I will be ending off here. And until next time, guys, take care and have a fantastic day.